Radagging his mother.
That's how we like it.
That's how we like it, right?
I text being a seagull.
Yo. Welcome back to episode 3 of Disco Saloon, season 2. Woo, woo, I'm so free! I am J. Kingfisher Martin.
Yeah.
And to my left, I have Bradley. I've fucked it, crested tit Reed. Yeah! You got tits last week, but I don't think I used crested.
You interested?
You crested tit?
Fuck knows,
Last
was
week.
it?
Have I fucked it? No,
You're still a tit. As am I.
No, he was bearded because you were arguing about you should have been bearded.
No, I was
No, he was bearded.
Were you bearded?
You were long-tailed.
Because he said he got a new razor.
Right, start this again.
Start again, right. Bradley, Field Fair Reed.
Hey.
There you
Nice. Right.
Aaron, Grouse, Reed.
The famous.
And Callum, Pheasant McFadgen. I like how
Grouse and pheasant, brother.
P for pheasant. What he's hat? He's got a P for
I
pheasant.
know that.
P for pheasant.
I'll need to write down all the birds and
Aye.
but I didn't know them half by head. I just need to go a wee bit deep. Right, anyway. This week, who got asked the question last week? I am the worst host in Britain. I'm asking the contestants what's happening on my game show. Fucked it. That's why we like it.
That'll be me.
That'll be you.
Yeah.
Okay. So last week we had green, and the
Yep.
first week we had purple.
Yep.
This week I'm going to ask Beanie what he thinks about yellow. Yellow.
Right. I'm thinking yellow. First, yellow. Right, that's what I'm thinking. Right, yellow, because that's how we would say, like, kind of yellow, and then it also harks back to the kind of old school Southern American yellow.
Yeah,
like,
yellow.
like
Reminds me of Back to the Future.
we bit racist undertones as well with that in there as well, because that's they would call them, wouldn't they? Aye. Asian
Was it yellow belly?
Aye, they would think it. Aye. So yellow, the sun, which I don't know if the sun is technically yellow. I guess it depends what colour spectrum you're looking through, and whether you're doing it with your naked eyes, which you shouldn't be doing. By the way, don't look at the sun.
Also, powerful.
Don't do
Yellow
it.
generally associated with light, but not quite the same way white is. But like, I'm just looking about and I'm seeing yellow.
We've got quite a yellow house.
Aye, we've got a
But
fucking.
it's like somebody smoked fag
Do you know,
here yellow.
do you know what is yellow? But like a Chinese, a Chinese is yellow. Chinese scran food. Like I get when I have a Chinese, it's just a plate of yellow. Like it's just yellow. It's not technically yellow, but it's. I keep saying yellow now. Like it's no yellow.
Old yeller.
I also just realised you asked you the wrong colour for the one I was meant to ask you, but it's time we're spitballing. I'll leave that for next week.
What a start!
What a start he's after.
But yellow, definitely. I think yellow is quite baby shit sometimes. Yellow,
Nice.
Nice.
Can be. Is there natural yellows?
Aye.
What are we thinking for natural yellows? Then?
Daffodils,
Bananas.
sunflowers.
Aye.
Am I an idiot?
No, I wouldn't say so. No.
I couldn't think any
Lemons?
natural lemons. Aye, fucking.
Although, as we said, lemons. Is it lemons?
Aye, they're not real.
They're not actually
Aye.
real. Remember I
Like
told you
they're
that.
real, but they're a
form
hybrid.
of something else.
Hybrid
A hybrid
fruit.
of something
So when
else.
life gives you lemons, you say, "No, it fucking Disney."
No, it don't. Nuh-uh.
But life gives you lemons.
No, it Disney. I'm biased. I just usually sometimes will think about Arsenal taps because a lot of them.
Aye, they have yellow.
Kelly taps as well. That's like the third colour, Kelly.
Aye, because when
Oh,
Kelly
true.
won the
Aye.
cup,
Aye, we
it was that
wore
yellow
yellow.
tap. That's fucked, man.
Aye.
Because folk
Big
didn't
Dieter
have them
Van
out for 10 years. The
Aye.
yellow tap.
Wait,
I've still got-
Liverpool
I've still
have
got one.
yellow taps
Aye.
as well.
So Spurs have had some historic yellow taps,
Aye,
but
we
like
had
old. So they have.
What's it called? The McDee's clown tap.
Ronald-
a few years
Ronald
ago.
McDonald.
The Ronald McDonald
Aye.
tap.
I make
aye.
these as yellow.
And it was like red and yellow.
Oh,
Aye,
aye, the
McDee's.
golden
The golden
Archies.
Archies.
The Simpsons.
Simpsons are yellow.
Simpsons. Pikachu.
Aye. Pikachu, what a guy.
Who didn't have a black bit in his tail?
No,
Is that
he
right?
didn't. No.
But you think that he did?
What's
Because
that,
if you watched one of our old episodes,
Aye, Mandela
Sure,
it's a
effect.
Mandela effect. Aye.
Fucking right.
when I was saying last week about the jungle, yellow is the one that's like
For the jungle.
Aye, for the jungle.
I know.
Golden Graham's in
Golden
yellow,
Graham's
aye.
yellow,
No
aye.
thing.
Speaking of things that are yellow,
But I like wasps and stuff are yellow because don't fuck with me.
So it's like a warning.
Aye.
Was
so
it?
like I think so I think things in the jungle and that. I don't know what colours count as danger. Yellow, defo, but
I'm picturing like a black and yellow frog that
I
would kill
knew
you.
that.
I think
Aye.
it's
That.
meant to be the mere like fluorescent, the colour. So like, see if you see like a blue dart frog, like the bluer the blue is, the more like to get away from that.
so they like
Aye.
wasps and bees and that, man. That's why like hoverflies and stuff that mimic wasps and that keep the yellow colour because it's like I'm dangerous even if they aren't because they're just like well.
Is that what they wee bastards are?
Well,
the ones
hover-
that aren't the wasps, but they
Aye,
seem like wasps.
hoverflies. Aye, the ones that like are in one space and they'll just sit there.
Aye,
Hoverflies,
aye.
they're fucked. Don't ask me any questions about them because
Don't
that's
know.
all I get. Try and catch one of them, man. Fuck.
You're well versed in bird law, no bug law. Aye.
In fact, I'm well versed in neither, but I mean, I'm semi versed in.
You ken more than me.
Aye.
100%.
Is there not a really cool yellow viper? Or like a yellow
Aye,
boa
I'm
constrictor?
picturing
Aye. Yellow snake.
Cool
And,
snakes,
and
man.
you don't touch that, I don't think, man.
Nah, they touch you, man.
Aye, these snakes got up in it, man.
Actually, I think we
Quavers.
spoke about this before. I was going to say, are you afraid of snakes?
I don't really like them, but if, like we were on
we've
holiday,
held
we've got a
snakes.
photo like holding a big massive
I know.
snake together when we were like 6 and 8 or
And a
something.
mad uncle that had the snakes and
Aye.
would escape sometimes.
What did you call the snake? Because Aaron got to name it. Our Uncle Spud.
But
Yeah, we've got an uncle called Spud. I'm not joking. Sorry to keep
But
going here.
did I name a snake?
Aye, do you know mind what you called him?
No.
You called him. You were about 10, and you called the snake Pacino for Al Pacino.
that's class.
He had a snake called Pacino because
Pacino
my
the
dad
snake.
kicked off because the fig rolls. That was I'm not joking. He was kicked off because my Uncle Spud's fig roll. I don't know what my Uncle Spud's actual name is. But he's called Uncle Spud.
How the fuck have we got for wasps to what your
Yeah,
Uncle
here,
Spud?
I can circle back.
Are fig rolls no kind of yellow?
No, fig rolls are made by wasps climbing into the plant and then dying.
Dying,
Aye,
I
exactly.
think it's a carcass. Aye, it's
It's
wild.
wasps, it's dead wasps.
Getting life is full circle, man.
I mean,
I've-
I guess spuds are kinda yellow.
Got yellow
Aye,
inside,
aye,
innit?
Aye. Spud, man. Spud gun.
Dies.
Spud gun,
That
remember
is
them?
Aye, wait, did you say the snakes escaped at one point?
Aye, the snake, aye, in short leash, Sonny's, I'm not going to actually say in case it still stays there, I don't know. No, I expose them. But they were roaming short leash anyway, there
The
was a
short-leaf snake.
Aye, somebody found it, I'm sure, in the back garden, 100%, aye. Snake was out. They weren't too big, but I
I was
didn't
like a
mind
wee corn
snakes.
snake. Might have actually been a yellow corn snake.
Actually, I'm not even
We
joking.
need
You
to ask
actually
my
do
dad.
get yellow corn snakes. I swear to God.
I think it
was.
might have been. We'd need to ask my dad, he'll maybe remember.
Because I think I mind we went there and we just sat and watched it like tan a few mouse. Do you know what I mean? See, they used to they get the bulks of like frozen mice and that. And just,
Aye.
Ken
just
who's
watch it tan up in mouth.
defo yellow?
Yeah.
The sugar puff monster.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Oh, aye.
And hairy.
He's as yellow as they get, man.
Yeah, it's yellow. Who else is yellow?
I said quavers before.
Aye, quavers like Chris.
I guess cheese is normally like if you're going to assign a colour, like because it's no like because some cheese is orange and some cheese is white and some cheese is blue.
Aye, you go yellow.
You just go yellow
And
anyway.
cartoons normally represent it yellow, so then
Aye,
it's just
like
like.
Tom and Jerry or something.
Aye,
like
it's
you
just
see a
kind of
big-
locked
Beef
in there.
Monster Munch. The best flavour. That's a yellow
yeah.
packet.
Yellow packet, aye.
Aye, that's killer, man. That's so good, man.
Fanta. It's
Fanta,
because
aye.
it's orange flavoured, but it's yellow.
Fanta lemon.
Unless you're in America and then it's orange.
Hate,
Oh,
to,
aye.
hate to bring Coldplay up again, but because I always normally like to speak
yellow.
about what the
Aye, go play
what
it.
the colour actually means, but I don't know. I can't remember for yellow.
Yellow's probably like gay, like happy gay.
Alright, yeah,
The old school.
I
Old
enjoy.
school, like the name
Old
for,
school.
It probably is.
for happy and gay. Aye, aye.
Like pure, like, aye,
I thought
100%.
yellow would have been kind of moody or kind of, but I don't know.
Yellow
I
Brick
think-
Road.
And it
I
was
think
all yellow.
positive over negative, I think.
Aye.
It says happiness, warmth,
Aye, yellow's like.
caution or warning,
Pure heavy gay. 100%.
loyalty,
Aye.
awareness, anointing of God, nature. So all the good stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
Awareness, that awareness and cautionary thing is definitely because signs and all that are yellow.
And it's yellow.
Yellow
It's kind of
weather,
like
weather
So
warning.
awareness, yellow is used on awareness ribbons to represent support for troops, suicide prevention, genocide awareness, and sarcoma and bone cancer awareness.
Macmillan Cancer and there's a lot of that as well.
Aye.
They're all yellow.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie, aye.
Aye.
That's so I think the yellow band.
Man,
What
I
is
love
the-
just sitting here naming things that are colours. I want to
See-
joke. Nobody's said anything.
Does the K Park no go yellow like in the summer? Is that
It
not a
does
Mary
because
Curie
they,
thing?
because they
Aye,
die, they daffodils.
Aye.
They're mental, man.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Which
man.
is-
I like yellow fields, man. I think they're cool.
Aye.
Aye.
Lauren's favourite flowers are you just get yellow flowers and she's like, yes, it's good. Easy for me, do you know what I mean? Yellow
That's
flowers.
Eh, Caramel Rockies are in a yellow package. We're running out now, man. Yellow's quite a hard one, but it's because I didn't want to. I feel like red and blue are quite obvious, and I just done green, so I was like, let me switch it up to
switch it up.
I
yellow.
feel like a sponge. Do you think about a sponge?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Or
Oh,
aye, well, aye,
think
SpongeBob.
yellow.
But I was just thinking like one of the big core sponges.
The Minions. in
Minions,
Despicable Me.
aye,
Oh,
aye.
yellow.
Banana.
The tumours for Big Les. They're
See,
just
what
big
is it
minions,
about
but aren't they?
yellow in cartoons that's kind of good?
It's because
It's the
it's like
fluorescent
happiness,
colour,
isn't
isn't it? Well,
It's probably
happiness-
it's stimulating for kids, isn't it?
I would think so.
Aye.
I would
It's the
think
colour
so.
that sticks out most as well, like on like a background or something else. Like yellow is such like it is like happen. It's pure bright and it's pure
Yeah.
like whoa.
Johnny Bravo's hair.
How's your seeing of yellow?
Yellow's good. Yellow's good for me.
That good yellow
The,
scent.
the only time is sometimes we like see like a bright green and yellow. That's all the time. But nah, yellow's actually good
So
for
the
me.
Simpsons,
Simpsons is all good for me.
all good. All
Bart
good.
Simpson.
man.
Bart Simpson right there.
Lucas
Yeah.
Bergval's hair.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I saw
Tell
Ken, I saw a post that was talking about how he's old money. That Lucas Bergvall, like, he's actually, and he
Aye.
is. He's a gorgeous
He looks
bastard,
like
man.
royalty, man.
Oh, he does, aye.
But no the Habsburg kind of royalty either, like the proper
No,
good
the
shit.
proper
Like.
good stuff.
Rothschild or
What
something.
you got to say?
I'm just saying, first 10 seasons of The Simpsons, go to TV. That's
I know,
the best all the time, man.
I've never sat and watched them all, but I know for a fact, like, see that super eye patch wolf that I talked and like we were talking about, fucking, he like loves The Simpsons, like, absolutely to the core. And
So
Cunts
good.
hold it in such high regard, but I've never sat and watched it. I don't know if I ever will.
We used to watch them like weekly. at my
Aye,
dad,
we would
didn't we?
watch them when it was on telly.
So
But
we've probably actually watched seasons of it, but no realised.
If I'm like, see if I'm just sitting in the house myself, not doing anything, I'll just think about an episode of The Simpsons and I'll just start laughing to myself all the time.
I follow a lot of Twitter accounts that like to do with like Simpson quotes or like Simpson.
I like
jokes of the
lynching
day or
Simpsons and
whatever.
all that.
And some of them are like so, like some of it's so fucking good, man.
They're
Like
so-
it's mental for like an
wild,
animated
man.
show, but I can't remember what seasons, but there is like folks say there's like a peak it because
From two to 10.
because now all the voices and that, have you heard them?
no.
bit different.
The
isn't it?
voices are fucked because all the cast.
One
is
of them-
older, so folk can't
One of
do
them,
the-
one of them died. Did you know? Was it Dan Castellaneta?
But
Castellaneta?
the
Did he
guy
not die?
voices Homer.
Aye,
See,
well,
did?
one of the main guys died for sure.
Have you saw the woman that voices Lisa? Her like, eyes are like right next to each other. She was in a film. I
Sure,
can't remember what it
appreciate
was. Well, she's probably like a billionaire, so I don't think she cares about her podcast. I'm alright.
Yeah, you say that. Nancy Cartwright, who voices Bart Simpson, viewed my
Jeez.
Instagram story one
Did
night.
she?
Aye, and
Aye,
it was
class.
a picture of
You
Gary
are
Mitchell's
Bart
socks.
Simpson, that's why.
Shout out Gary the Treadman. It was a picture of his socks and it was like the Glasgow skyline and it was on my story and Nancy Cartwright just like viewed it one night.
We need.
That's so
Why
weird.
is he Bart again? You can.
Why is it Bart?
Aye. Like, why is
I've got
he
the red
Bart
cap on
Simpson?
and everything, man. I'm going full skater boy, kind of Bart Simpson.
You need to go as Bart one year for Halloween.
Do you
Aye,
actually
that would
ask
be
me
so-
why? Did I have an explanation for this
You
before?
were better than me then. You were better than me explaining that. Aye.
I don't know. He's just he's a childlike rebel. Do you know what I mean? But that in a good way.
Aye.
But then also McKeff can be like Bart's a pure core memory of mine. It's like the episode where Bart's like got a brer in the basement, like
Hugo.
like Hugo the evil brer.
Aye, and
That's McKeff after a few shots tequila.
aye, it turns out the Bart's the evil twin, Hugo's the sound one.
I don't think you're actually as evil in it
No,
as Bart.
no,
You're
no.
like Bart
No.
if he was a good Bart if he went to church slightly, but then
When
still.
Bart goes to church and he's got like the middle shed, that was fucking Beanie and COVID, man.
Oh, aye, you did.
Aye,
Have
that
you like
was,
that
aye.
point? Aye.
Was it Kieran Lee that said it? They said
I know
Bart
he
Simpson
did.
at church.
Aye.
Do you care what Bart Simpson
Big
was?
up Keely.
Just a walking Asbo. Like that's all Bart Simpson was. Just a walking antisocial behaviour order.
An advert
was-
for middle children as well.
Aye.
No, he wasn't. He was
No,
oldest.
He was the oldest, I
He
think.
had middle child energy, but
Aye.
Oh, aye. Sure.
aye,
was,
because
aye.
Lisa was older. Aye.
Aye. So Lisa
Simpsons
was the
law.
middle child.
Aye,
And then Maggie's the young. Oh, there's only 3 of them.
Aye.
Maybe I'm
perfect
thinking
for it.
about the Doug.
There's a mad huge cast, but like there's so many characters in it, like it's fucking spanning.
They've like fair play. They've been gone for must be.
Mine's in the film
40
came
years
out
somewhere?
as well. That was what year would that have been?
2007.
Film.
No,
we were in.
we
We were
It was
in
like
the Tin Man
2007, I
Day.
think.
Wait, no,
Aye.
we,
No,
no, we
go
can.
this.
Wait, right. I need to tell this. I need to
Right,
tell
you
this
go.
story, right? And we don't care how this sounds, right?
Right.
Me and Bradley, maybe a week straight in the gym, right? In the showers, bollock naked, we don't care. in the gym showers, right? And we would just be like, you'd mash yourself or whatever, and then you'd be like, did you come to hear that film came out? We'd be talking about film, like, hear that came out, and we used to actively try and like remember what year they came out, and we got pretty good at it. Now I've forgot. Do you ken with the Simpsons? I think it's 07.
It's,
but I don't
it's
remember.
definitely 2007.
It was 07, I think.
But honestly, me and Bradley just
But then we were just shouting. We were like, Lord of the Rings, first one.
I
Aye,
like
like
somebody
that
would
became
just
a
start
game.
shouting
Aye.
films. And then we'd be like, we're quite good at this, and then we get like 3 Ryan in a row and be like, all right, maybe we'll know then.
Then
Aye,
we
'cause
started
you-
talking about films that came in 2007 as well. And we're like, oh, Spider-Man 3, man.
The beauty is that you couldn't check at the time, innit?
Cars.
So,
Aye.
No,
So
Cars-
you just
Cars
had to
was so
spit
sick.
bars until later on when you did check. We were talking about SpongeBob the other day there.
The movie.
Oh, I know. I'm.
When did the movie come out?
I'm a goofy goober. Honestly, that film, like,
When did the SpongeBob movie come out? Like the original one?
2004, aye.
Talking about it last night. Aye.
that's like 20 years ago.
It's got like David Hasselhoff in it. That's wild, man.
There's the scene where they ride him like an actual speedboat and his actual like pecs moved to the side so they can squeeze in.
The Hoff.
Honestly, man, that's so
What's
good,
the
man.
bike guy called that's played by Alec Baldwin?
Dennis.
Dennis. Is he the guy with the mustache?
He just rips his tash off and it just goes and it grows back in one. Because he's like, yous are just wee boys, like, get away, man. Oh, it's so good, man.
Do you remember the ice cream? How good the ice cream looks. They have like an ice cream sundae
can't
and it's got
remember.
a face on it. It's like the banana, it's like the smile, and it's like two cherries.
Because the actual tan, like Hunters and Hunters ice cream, they're like steaming after it, like they're pure wanting about, like. I can't remember what they're called, but the place they go,
That
it's the
film is
peanut. aye.
actual unreal.
I can't get out 2004, but
Well, somebody
for it,
Googled
Aye,
that.
that's cracked. That sounds too early, man.
that
No,
sounds
that's-
far too.
No, because we like, just spoke about it last night.
Give it a Google.
I would have
and
been
see,
like
but,
8.
Aye.
8, but was that a cinema release or was it straight to tele or what?
Aye,
Like, a
cinema.
DVD?
No, it was in the
cinema.
cinema.
It was in
I
the
think,
cinema.
aye.
We had the DVD, but I think we watched because I
Yeah.
mind the loading screen like it
Aye,
was yesterday,
2004.
man. There you go.
That's
Wild.
cracked.
Wild. 21
Wow.
years ago.
That's
But see, yeah, give it a.
Can you say that,
That's a
man?
hassle, man.
Kenny is peak.
He's fucked.
The kind of thing is, I swear I might have a cinema ticket to go to see that. The only reason I knew it wasn't like 2008 is because we went to secondary and I was like, no, I remember like
aye,
choking.
we would have done one.
Like when I was younger for it. But the two of the best characters of all time in any animation are Yellow, Homer, and SpongeBob.
Aye,
Aye,
definitely.
both them are goated, man.
Can't
yeah.
think of any more, but aye. What we didn't wrap this segment up.
I'm a goofy goober.
See, I was just thinking there, what's the ice cream parlour called? But it's called Goofy Goobers, I think. That's
Oh, is
where
that-
they go.
is that what
Aye.
Because then he gets the guitar with the double guitar with the GG at the end, and I think it's like a peanut because the guy's a
I
peanut.
always felt like I don't know what the word would be, but like there's a stylistic similarity between the SpongeBob movie and then the one with Jack Black and fucking hanging Pick of Destiny. Like there's something that like makes they two things feel the same, but I don't know if it's just like a big fucking tune with a guitar and all
Aye,
that kind of
because it's
shit.
like they're two buddies.
Aye, two buddies
can
can on aye, but definitely they've got similar auras.
Because that SpongeBob film is like, what is it, somebody nicks Neptune's crown and starts
Aye.
gazing,
Aye.
and then it's like the chum bucket. No, wait, what's Plankton's thing called?
Aye,
The
chum bucket, aye.
Aye.
And he starts controlling the
Which is
folk with
deed fish. Way to go and eat
Aye,
deed
the
fish.
chum, aye.
Chum. All the fish I moan I did you.
What was in the crusty? What was the cunt's name?
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
Aye.
What were the
Krabby
burgers
Patty.
called? Krabby
Krabby
Patty.
Patties,
That was
aye.
They
'Cause
used to look all
Plankton
right.
literally just wants the formula, man.
it. Aye.
I don't know if they actually ever found out what the formula is.
What was his missus, the computer? Was it Donna?
I don't know.
The computer. What was the name?
No,
something like
I
that.
swear we need to watch that, man.
We're gonna
It's
have to
under
do
an
that.
hour and a half long. It's like
Aye.
80
Aye.
something minutes.
Just stick it on, man.
It's so good, man.
Do you know what's weird about this season 2 of this podcast, right? I felt like I felt like the first segment of the first season got pretty deep because you'd sometimes ask, couldn't you ever thought about death?
Yep.
And then when it went on the flip other side, it would still be a wee bit deep because maybe you could speak about it on YouTube, but obviously I'd be speaking about cereal, so sometimes the second bit got a bit daft.
You could only get an inch in it, like the cereal.
I feel like it's flipped round now to the start of this is just fucked, and then the second bit now goes to cause it's a choke of the week.
Aye.
It's
Go
not
anyway.
serious, but in fact, to be honest, the first season was well more serious. Now it feels a bit more.
Bit
Off
more
the
douche.
rails.
Aye.
Who knows what's going to happen in season 3?
Aye.
Right, anyway, wrapping up this bit.
We'll wrap this shit up. and we'll
Okay,
come
we're
back.
going to give your ears a
only
rest
halfway
because
Are we only halfway through?
I've still got 10 minutes.
I
mean,
just thought because I didn't want
aye.
I want us to have more time to be
Aye.
able to spit bars
Sound.
about jokes.
Right.
So,
Good call.
right, your ears
Cool.
might be bleeding,
That's
but
good call.
your ears might be bleeding, but we'll be back. We'll give them a rest in an hour.
I'll be back.
So this is the end of part 1, and we'll be back shortly with part 2, baby.
Here we go.
Hey.
Please do it for our peg.
Can I get a blowback? Good known. Can I?
Canna,
Narn.
can you do it for me? Right, hello, welcome back to part 2
Part 2.
of episode 3 of season 2 of
PV.
Saloon. Now we're doing choke of the week, baby. Yeah.
Joke of the week.
This can't go on.
Norman! Back to formula. Of the week. You could do like you could do a character piece every week of somebody getting choked.
Just a different
Me-
Willem Dafoe of the week.
You broke the man.
Remember that time earlier on I
I
was
was waiting
saying
for him to start greeting, man. With like the giggles we had. The giggles eating Golden Grahams.
Golden Grahams.
remember that conversation I had earlier?
What's that noise? Oh, his mate's not his mouth and he's laughing. What the fuck?
Right, man.
Remember that conversation that you'll be sorry. Remember that conversation I had earlier about we just day act basically our authentic self on camera, and then the camera goes on and he just turns into fucking
Norman Osborn.
right. Anyway, because if you're not listening, you'll not have a clue what was even going on there. It'd have been sound, so which is usually what happens on this. So you enjoy it anyway.
You enjoy
Anyway,
it.
If you've not seen the first Spider-Man,
We're going to
what are you doing?
do choke of the week.
Aye.
And since I'm ruling this roost and I've been last the past 3 times, I'm going first.
On you go.
Get it,
Good
Rooney.
man.
On you go.
Good man.
I'm taking this. Right.
This here's my land.
This here is
Right.
my land. Right. My choke of the week is we've lost my cavity laughing. So
Man down, man
he's
down.
not got a choke
Someone
of the
phone
week.
the Apache in. Fuck.
He's earlier. Ken what it is probably with you. The Golden Grahams must hit. Like I've got a lot of fat to like.
He's just at a late dint, man. Double dint it.
So just for folk, well, you'll know Ken, but during the break there we had a bowl of Golden Grahams, and if you
Yes.
watched last season, you'd Ken we ate that bowl of Golden Grahams and went to the moon. It's
Bit
happened
hairy.
again. Mars. And I think, see, because I'm fat as fuck, I think my body will be able to like soak it in a bit more. Whereas, see, because you're kind of noodle, your body like all that sugar getting in there, it's more on your
Okay.
insides. Anyway.
Defo got me.
Choke of the week. My choke of the week is something that I used to be addicted to, and I think we spoke about it.
I we briefly
I'm
touched.
addicted to you.
Ken, honestly, do you know what we are? We're that meme where it's like, oh, I'm with my pals, and every time I start a sentence, somebody sings a tune that's got the words in it or something.
No, do you know what it is? It's that fucking. There's you interrupting me again. Do you know that way the guy? What is it he says? Can you say it quickly?
Again, you interrupted me. I know, it's like his wife or something like that. She's greeting, he's like, stop interrupting me. And then she starts greeting, and then he's like, he's speaking, and then she starts speaking, and he's again, you interrupted me.
That's the delivery, man. It's so good.
It's so good.
Do you know
it's
what's
so
fucking
good.
hilarious, right? Ailey always says to me that I interrupt you, and I swear to God,
But you interrupt us.
I must be the most interrupted. Like, but she just like, you need to stop interrupting folk on that podcast. I was like, listen, are you listening to that podcast? Because I don't get a word in half the time if they're starting their.
Just hear this episode to be like, I'm sorry.
Right, I'm speaking.
I am the captain now.
What is it they do in school when you hold the hang?
Aye, the egg. We need one of them.
The cup.
I don't think we, but you know what we're like.
Where's the horseshoe?
You want to hold the disco
No,
cup?
Get the horseshoe.
Again, I got interrupted. Right.
There's this thing at Asda at the pizza section. Go to Asda, go to the pizza section, look for it. I'm swear, unless it's changed, it used to be called stone baked. It's now called wood fired.
It's wood fired now.
Is it the All American Sizzler?
Aye.
I think so.
The All American Sizzler pizza, tomato sauce, cheese, spicy mince, spicy chicken, pepperoni, jalapenos.
All bangers.
I had one for my dinner.
I had one for my lunch today.
And I had one. And I had one because he had one. It was good.
Honestly, like, they are fucked.
Tell me about the flavours, Jay.
Right.
Describe the journey.
I was thinking earlier on, right, about what my favourite bit of the Sizzler is, because I used to be addicted to these, and we're not even joking.
No, it's not even like.
Sizzler anonymous.
And I think I
It
could
was a
get
joke.
back into it, but let's know. Anyway, I was thinking about my favourite part of the Sizzler makeup.
What one?
I don't think I can pick one.
Because know mine.
See the cubes of chicken, they must be the cheapest shite ever,
No,
but Ken, when you just bust them a wee bit,
it's the chicken
man.
for me,
No,
man.
spicy mince for me, man.
That's the least for me, man.
The mince
The
is
pep's good
incredible.
taste.
The mince is
I'd
what
have
makes it, man.
just cheese and spicy mince like as a pizza. Like I would have it, man.
See, I really like the jalapenos, but I don't think I would just get the cheese and jalapenos. But I mean,
Oh, man.
Your ass.
well, your else have been.
I'm feared to go to sleep because I kind of wake up at 3 in the morning.
Do you know what I think's my favourite bit?
What?
But you need to cook it perfectly. See the pepperonis.
Oh, if
you
they're
get the-
right.
Aye,
Aye. But they need to be right. It can't be under or overcooked. There's like a perfect balance where the pepperonis are just like the perfect consistent, like perfect texture.
Oily.
I'm telling you, see if you like pizzas and you've not tried this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like gonna absolutely like you might go, aye, it was good, but like
No, but
there
like,
will be better pizzas out there. But I'm telling you, see at home,
I think
Oh,
it's
this
a
is
similar
wisdom.
thing as well. Like the way we build like in group culture where like a certain item gets ascendancy to the fucking throne of Scran. Like the Golden
Like the
Grahams.
Grahams.
But then like Sizzles have had that, and then different cans of energy just maybe like when you were trying all the Red Bulls and like like there's different stuff amongst us where we're like, no, that's the fucking thing that we like, you know, like
Kim, it's funny, called the All American Sizzler, but we just call it a sizzle.
Sizzle. Let me say sizzle me this.
Aye, sizzle me this is my favourite.
Sizzle
one.
me this, aye, so
Sizzle
good,
me
man,
this,
so
Mr.
good.
Sizzle.
And for any listeners that's not tried it, like if you're going to try it, make sure you've got like fucking some good quality Andrex. Because it's a sirwan getting through a wee bit.
Aye.
I don't know if it's and I normally take the jalapenos off, so it's not just the jalapenos, like the spicy mince, the chicken. I suppose cheese kind of fucks
The
my
food
stomach
hang is
anyway, a wee
built
bit.
to kill your inside.
But it does. But
it
it's
tastes
so
so good,
tasty.
man.
You also need to probably make sure you get the wood fired one. The Thin and Crispy's fine, but I do.
Aye, but it's
That's the one I
Aye.
had. The thin crispy.
Gets a wee bit cardboard there on the bottom, I think, that
I
one,
don't
whereas the
mind
wood
that.
fired. But again, I think they changed it for the stone baked to the wood fired. The wood fired, there's like a sweet spot again for cooking it, which I don't know if it actually lines up with having your pepperoni perfect. Whereas in the past, you used to get the base and the pepperoni perfect, but I like mine a bit softer. That's another thing.
There's also, is there no the Detroit style? I tried it once.
There
It's
is.
alright.
Thick pan.
I done the video on that one actually. The Detroit one.
It's alright, man.
With pepperoni.
Is that the thicker crust?
It's like the square thing. The middle bits were off a good, but the side bits were a bit meh.
Aye.
So they were.
And if you're gone, you might as well go for one of the big ones.
Aye.
Aye,
What is
save it.
An
I
extra
only
pound?
got a wee one last night, but I don't think there was any big sizzles, and I was like, right, I want a sizzle so bad.
Sometimes the wee one, the toppings are a bit better. Obviously, another thing you can do, obviously, with Asda is like you get in and you just create your own, but you just ask them to make you a sizzle.
Aye.
Like you just say, can you make and they'll absolutely, because we used to do that, I think, and then we just started doing we'll just pick it up. But used to get it, I would get a sizzle, take the jalapenos off, but add chili cheese. And cause they're making aye.
No, that chili,
Aye.
that
And then
chili cheese will be upside down,
Then
man.
Frank's Red Hot on it, man.
Do you know?
I wouldn't be Watlamore, man.
Oh
No
man.
way, man.
I don't know if Asda still do it. Maybe somebody will need to let us ken, and maybe I'll find out for myself. But Tesco used to actually sell grated cheese. It was a chili cheese mix, pre-grated.
Morrison's defo do it.
Aye,
Morrison's
aye.
defo do it to the day.
Because you could try and make your own sizzle. I mean, it wouldn't be good. Well, no, it wouldn't be as good.
It would
but
probably be hard because what exactly constitutes spicy mince? Like what? Like because it's obviously mince.
it's quite barbecue. I think you would just need to go and buy 2 rubs and buy mince and buy like barbecue and maybe like a kind of
chili
a
rub or
chili-ish
something.
It's
rub.
so
Aye.
soft as well. It's no like chewy mince. It's
I
like
love it, man.
it's like fluffy mince. I don't even know how to describe it.
That's my joke of the week. All American Sizzler. It's and I can holy fuck, man. I need to stop talking about Scran, but I can't.
Have you tried the Morrison Sizzler?
Aye,
Still slaps.
still good, but that is the one.
No,
with
the Asda's peak, man.
I tried the
got to
Tongs
choose.
one.
Aye.
Tongs pepperoni is a shout as well, but
It's good.
Do-
Tongs pizzas are good.
Domino's does a sizzler
Morrison's,
as well.
that
That I
is.
like.
The Domino's
aye,
sizzles
aye.
is good, man. That's the one I get for Domino's. I like it, man.
tikka
That is
chicken.
Is that
awesome.
the kind of chicken? Aye, the kind of roast chicken
It's
tikka
got,
kind of
it's got like
with
the
sizzle.
mad drizzle thing on it as well.
What
Peak.
is it?
It's really good.
Right.
So do I get to pick who goes next?
Fuck yeah.
Whatever you want.
Aye,
You're the hostess with
I think,
the
we
most
went, I think we went this way last week, so I'll just go this way and pick you. But then you can.
Aye. So my joke of the week
choke.
is maybe the best joke we've ever had ever. Kidding on it, isn't it? 'Cause see when it gets to episode 10, oh yes. My joke of the week is FIFA tunes. Now for any of the men out there, or the women, or whoever has played FIFA for the longest of time, well, I'm 26 now, Kev's 26, Jay's 27, but 28 in like, what day is it? 15
love
days.
to remind me of that.
15 days. Aye. Nearly 28, so he's nearly 30. And Aaron is 28, so he's basically he's 30 the more.
I'm 1 year older than you. I don't deserve this treatment.
Don't expose me like that.
No, aye, we're all
Fuck. Can I
we're
get an L in the
old.
chat?
We're all old. FIFA 12, the best FIFA ever, came out like 14 years ago this year, because it was 2011. So we're getting old out here. We're getting old. But aye, that's my favourite FIFA. But we're
Didn't
talking about the
expect
tunes
this to be
here.
morbid, man.
Ah.
Fuck.
I didn't think it was FIFA tunes with a side of you're going to die soon. Like,
Aye,
I'm
but
in like existential level fear here, man.
aye, well, that's what we're doing.
I'm like, you're talking about FIFA 12? Fucking what, 14 years ago? I'm thinking like FIFA 04?
Aye, FIFA 14 years ago was what? I wasn't
Edgar
alive yet.
Davids? What?
Aye, front cover. Thierry Henry. Aye, so I don't know what my favourite. I really like colours because FIFA 12. It's
Yeah, I am a man.
man. The Captain Cuts remix. It's unreal. Small Pools Dreaming. Wow.
do you know what we'll need to probably try and find out what the best FIFA soundtrack is?
I like actually
I
go
think-
Because
through.
folks say 13.
13 is good.
Is that
See that young.
Avicii?
I've no.
The
Oh wait,
Knights, no.
Rap.
R.I.P.
Rap,
to
aye, rap.
Avicii.
rap.
Goat of the game gone too soon.
It was FIFA
GBNF.
14, I think, the nights. Oh no, it might be 13.
I don't know. It was that time anyway.
But
round
aye,
about that
FIFA
time.
13 had Young Blood Talk We Come Running. and that
We
shit,
come
man.
running.
But the best FIFA tune I think ever is Punching on a Dream. That shit, actually. See if you have that one in
I
the
actually
core,
think,
man.
see what's good about the odd every single FIFA like soundtrack, right? Is that I actually think if you listen to this and you have never played FIFA, still, but if you're looking one day for tunes to put on, you can just
Good
easy
tunes.
because it's nothing's too out there that it's wild. I paid for there is quite a lot of like world music. that they put
The
to some of it's
foreign
quite
tunes
niche.
and that.
But
That's my choke, man.
aye, some of them
They're
are-
good enough, some of them.
You're not going to listen to it and be absolutely hot with of rock or electronic. You're just going to get nice middle ground stuff, but all it is like easily
Like,
listenable.
that's like, see, the years FIFA's quality feels like it's dropped now. It could be because I'm a fat nostalgia merchant and I just think it's not as good anymore. But the tunes, whoever that cunt is that picks the tunes,
No.
like,
Right,
that cunt's been on, like, he's been like the top curator of tunage for like 25 years.
I watched somebody
Of them.
I watched somebody talking about it, and it's like they have like a team that will reach out to, because I think labels and all that, I know sometimes will get involved and say, here we want to tune in FIFA or whatever.
Yeah, we sent a bunch of Cardo tunes to FIFA or EA.
There is a
Did
few
you?
Cardo tunes that defo could
they
fit
could
in the
have,
vibe.
definitely.
100%,
And they were
man.
like, we need to come to you, you can't come to us. And I was like, oh, fuck, he's in, man.
Got to try.
Go to try,
Yeah.
man.
EA, they go back like instantly. EA were like, aye, no, we come to you. I was like, fuck you.
But the
That's crap.
That is
but
correct, huh?
somehow they'll usually like split it between like there is a lot of big artists, but then there's
Aye.
also a lot of unknowns. But sometimes they'll get the tune, like I mean, either just before it comes out or when it's just out
Aye.
before
Aye.
it's popped, which is
Did they
incredible.
not have the Fontaines DC tune before the album was out this year, and the single came out round about this? No, the single came out like 2 months
They
before.
said
or
it was.
something.
They said that it was going to be in FIFA before the game was out.
And the album hadn't come out
The
either,
album
but
didn't come out, but the single
the
came out.
single
man.
had came out.
There was
aye,
that
aye.
same with that. See that Binky landslide, landline. The I just way by the phone, don't know who I am.
Aye.
I think that
Aye.
came out like before that actually got released, but he was like unknown at that time as well.
So I don't know. I
There's
don't know who it is or where it is,
A
but
lot of my music taste is definitely like been dictated by it over the years, like because there was so many ones
shaped by it
where it's like
completely, man.
you get like they would have one like I mind them having like a Bastille tune before I knew who Bastille was
Aye.
properly. Like, I think they were like Juice coming hingy, and then it was like, all right, cool, I'm a fan of they cunts now.
Strokes have got about 10 FIFA tunes.
Aye, Strokes are kinda,
MGMT,
they're
Tudor
probably
Cinema
more in the
Club.
fucking like goats of the game, like getting a hingy, but obviously, but aye, there's loads of them. Tudor Cinema Club's
it
proper.
has
Aye.
made a bit of a change in that it started off quite indie rock heavy. I knew it slightly pivoted to be more electronic and rap. There's a bit
Aye,
of rap in
aye.
it.
Well,
I
it
think it's a bit
definitely-
more grimy, like
It definitely reflects what's happening in like kind of culture at that time. It's like see when you
Aye.
watch like old soccer AMs and it's got like the montage of like the best goals and that. It's all
the
like,
like FIFA
mad.
tunes into the kind of indie,
Aye.
fast paced.
I,
Aye,
remember,
no,
I
they
remember
were.
there was like
Aye.
Skepta tunes and all
Miss
that like
Alyssa
back
and all
in the
that.
day. It was like
Aye.
wild.
And a lot of the world stuff and all probably comes from when there's like World Cups and stuff that come
Oh,
out. There's
aye.
Irish tunes that
Aye, it's like
float about and that.
your Catalonian boys would be like all over that, man. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
South American boys,
Well,
man.
well, I don't know how you would
Aye.
conduct research into finding out what the best one actually is, but
We could make a big fat fucking survey and put it out.
There
man.
must
You
be
actually-
like a
actually
FIFA formula, but
I think folk say 13's the best. Like most of the memes and all that I see is either 12, 13
13 is
Aye.
at that time.
FIFA 11, 12, 13, like see if you could mash them all together, or like Hoffa.
Aye, that felt like the pinnacle.
That
but
era,
The
that
issue
era.
for
FIFA
us,
14
the
was
issue
still
for
good.
us as
but-
well was see like so 03 was my first one, right? But I know like maybe 4 or 5 songs on it, and then the rest I'd be like, I've obviously heard them, but I don't know them as well. But that means you
Aye.
can rediscover things. Whereas
Aye.
see like 18 and that, I probably would know all the tunes if you
Aye.
played them. Like I'd be like, oh, I remember this.
because they're more like recent memory, not
Aye.
like because if you think anything that was 18, 19, it'll just take us clean back to or even like maybe even 17, 16. Us sitting in my dad's fucking Hof Cup playing FIFA and shit,
Aye.
like 100%. Like
I'd need to listen to them all, which would take you fucking
Aye,
That would
because
be
it's so
interesting.
much.
That would be
But
interesting.
it'd be
going
cool
back.
if we could get like some sort of poll going somewhere where cunts, if we could fucking reach an audience,
Aye.
I'll no be, but fucking somebody else can.
Well, if in the comments, man, if MD's got a FIFA
Aye,
tune
if you
that hangies,
FIFA
because
tune or FIFA.
there
were
will
the best
be a
tunes.
new wave of folk, like our younger folk, that will be like, oh no, FIFA 20 was the best FIFA and the best tunes and all that kind of stuff.
Aye.
And in my head, that's like, that is mental.
Imagine
that
not
is a
having
thing.
played FIFA 12 because you were too young, but
Oh man, like you.
Wild.
Aye.
but there will be. I'll be logging on playing weekend league, and there'll be a wee cunt that's 10 kicking my ass, and he didn't play FIFA 12. Like, do you know, like, and I've been at this game for fucking whatever 04.
They'll have 12 in their username as if that's the year they were
We
fucking born.
Ryan 2013.
Do you know how like folk will say
What?
Do you know how folk will say that there's like what's the female equivalent to like gaming and that? See FIFA, but I wonder when, because cunts still play it into their 30s and that.
Oh, aye.
And it just never see, because we're of the generation,
Aye, we
and
grew up
slightly
on
older
it.
than us are the generation as well that just still play
Aye,
it.
because
What age is Bates in 87 he was born in? So he's like
13,
38 this year.
30,
whatever.
yeah.
aye, because I think it's quite like, what is it? I think Kieran.
I mean, he's fucking that.
Aye,
so he's not
aye,
playing.
Aye.
he's
But there'll be
money.
folk his age that play it.
Aye,
Aye, you
definitely.
would.
My bear, like me and my bear grew up playing it, and my bear's like 13 years older than me.
Aye.
Aye.
So
That's-
and he like, because obviously he would have been like his peak would have been like 03, 04, like playing it. So he's like thinking back then, but like he was
Aye.
still downloading so that we can like play it in the PlayStation.
Aye, got a wee slice.
So,
That's so
And he's
wild.
still
I wonder when.
Still
wild.
good, can't I mean?
I wonder
Aye.
when folk would. Like, because is gaming just cause your generation inherently in us to just play a game, even if it's no FIFA and it's like Madden or NBA or just any Assassin's Creed, all that stuff.
Probably is a generation.
I think FIFA is like mere. It's like one of the most like, cause see like COD, like there's so many different CODs, but they are kind of all different. Like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 aren't the same. Do you know what I mean? But FIFA is kind of the same game. It's like tribalist, man. It's the same like group of die-hard folk going, no, FIFA's my life, like, because it can consume you.
I mean-
I seen the comments and all that, and some of folks like Nick Run the Fuck Markets YouTube videos like, best decision I ever made, not played FIFA in 6 years, like, proud of no having this addiction anymore and that. And you're like, this is FIFA, but it's because you used to play 30 games a weekend. Like,
Aye. I mean, weekend league was 40 games, and you had 2 days to do it. For anybody that doesn't know, a game's 12 minutes at minimum.
Aye.
40 sets of 12 minutes. What's that? 420 minutes or whatever, or 400 more than that.
you used to come in for work as well at 12.
Aye.
And me and Kieran were already starting the weekend league or whatever when it was. I think that was it 40 games?
I think FIFA
And we'd stay up
17.
till like 5 in the morning.
Aye, playing it.
Playing it, and then we'd go to sleep for like 7 hours and then we'd play it for 12,
So you know,
12
even
minutes.
like, but I just think there isn't any signs of folks stopping playing it as well.
No.
I mean, and I'm not even talking about addiction. I just mean like
No.
I could be actual 40 and I can't see how I'm no playing it.
I think
at
it's
least
still,
have it on
I think
your
I'll
PlayStation
still
7.
have it. Like, but one thing we've always done, and this maybe plays into it, is like we'll have the spells where we're like proper in it, like where we're
Aye.
like we're all logging on every night, getting a slice, fucking doing that 5 days a week. But then there'll be like 5 weeks in a row where only a couple of cunts are on. We've got a weekend league group chat, like a FIFA group chat, and that.
I guess the thing is as well, there'll be 55-year-old guys out there or whatever who come home for their work, or maybe if their wife's doing something at the weekend or the Wayne's on their bed or whatever the case is, if they've got a bit of spare time, they'll maybe like be fixing up the fucking shed,
Aye.
or they'll be listening to old tunes with some beers, or
Aye.
they'll be maybe watching a film
Whereas
or something.
our way of chilling has
Might
been
be
aye.
FIFA. So you could be 60 and just go, fuck it, I'm
Aye.
getting on
I'm
for
at
a
a game.
I thought Fortnite would have died by now, and we still hop
True.
on it
Aye.
like because well that wasn't all that long. Well, what was it? Do we know what year?
Fortnite 2017.
2018, aye. Like
2017,
I think-
2018. I was
aye.
in what second year of uni?
2017 was when it was like
So
the
8 year?
very first,
The very
like,
start.
Aye, and then 2018 was like, aye. It's just mental, but gaming in general. how it,
Who's morbid now,
how
boy?
it didn't used to be a thing, but now it is.
Aye, defo. But I think there's been like gaming and gamers for what, like the 80s probably.
Aye.
And then like obviously it was all single player, then the invention of the internet, and then it's like fuck. Like, and cunts would probably class like their fucking gambling shit and all that as gaming in a weird way as well. Obviously, fucking real money in the line. Don't be gambling. But there'll be cunts that do that as like a pastime at least. On the bulk, where no spunking. You buy the console, you buy the game, you play it. I sometimes put extra money in because I'm a fucking EA simp.
But microtransactions are like in everything. So it's like
that's part and parcel and see bonus.
Spend 20 quid on a level of Clash of Clans or something on a phone. I've played Score Hero and put £10 in, so I've got Infinity Hearts. I've done it because I'm a grown ass man with money. Like,
see, this is the thing, and that's why I was interested. Because every year I go, maybe I could just no buy it and see what happens, but I just buy it anyway.
Aye, because it's like, because I don't think it can be defined, but like I think there's this preconceived thing. We grew up when gaming, like online gaming, became a thing, and then it was like we had an idea that eventually our lives would move on to the point where we wouldn't need it anymore. But it is like our number one escape. Like,
it is a big escapism thing.
Aye, huge. Like, see if we
try to relive your youth,
and like we're proper, like all of us are proper into films. I don't really read, but some of yous read. Yous read, I don't. But like that, like gaming is its own version of escapism. It's like watching a film, but you play it, so it's like it's more engaging kind of thing.
Films, music, a wee bit does it.
Music's background more for me.
Books don't do this really, because I read a lot of like non-fiction things as well. Where like, but music does it a wee bit to me, but films and games do this weird thing, right? See if I'm watching a film and there'll be sometimes where I can't lock in, but see if I do lock in,
I'm the same as you.
I feel as if I can't see anything that's between me and the screen, and I'm like almost as if I'm stapled to the screen. Gaming's the same, where I can feel as if I can't even see what's directly in front of me.
You become that,
which is weird. It happens sometimes when I'm listening to music and I imagine myself playing it live or something, but it doesn't really happen with books or that much. But mental. I was thinking about it the other day there. Does that happen to you with films? Where you'd be looking at a screen and you'd be like, I can't tell you what's happening. I
almost don't like it when I watch a film and that Disney happens.
No, I agree.
Because it ruins it for you.
Because like when I'm watching a film, even and it Disney, what's the weirdest thing? Right, I remember this. What was the Clint Eastwood film where he's like the
Gran Torino?
Gran Torino, right? I knew.
What's the Clint Eastwood film? Gran Torino.
Because he's definitely not saw the ones for this.
That's not bad.
He's not talking about bridges about
I used this in there, like.
Just saying, I don't think you're watching that.
I've
not seen either. So
what my point is, right, and this has happened like in multiple different stages, right? So it's, see at the cinema, it's all dark round about you and you're not focused on anything else. You're watching the thing, you're in it, right? That's it. Like nothing else matters. But I've had that same experience of being locked in and it only happening watching Gran Turismo on an Gran Torino on an iPod Nano.
Well, you were locked in on an iPod
Nano.
I think I watched Scarface for the first time on an iPod Nano.
That's fun.
Was that the kind of square one?
Mine's just like the wee squared up thin one, and like the screen's about that size. Like the screen's like no as wide as my two eyes are up here, and I was locked in. And I've watched films on my phone, watched them on an iPad, watched them on a monitor, watched them on a telly, and at the cinema. I can always get locked in regardless. So it's the experience of taking it in is what my point basically is, but it's no, the immersion happens through interest.
You also need to know be getting sucked in on your phone. Phone needs to be out of there, man.
Because when I'm, see if like I'm watching something but I'm thinking about texting somebody back and my phone's buzzing, that's me out it. Like I'm out it.
You've
so
no chance, man.
So I would only watch a film I'm not that interested in and be in my phone. But then a day, Finn, if I don't get locked in, I end up in my phone. That's their thing. And then it's like it's a waste.
What is the funniest place you've ever watched a film? But because I watched Platoon in a kebab shop.
Did you?
Aye, the full platoon.
I mean,
The
you do.
food.
I mean, you do work in a kebab shop. Watch films
Aye, I watched
all
it.
the
I
time.
watched
Aye.
Patriots Day not that long ago in the kebab show.
I was when I saw that
Fucking Mark
Letterboxd,
Wahlberg choke.
the weirdest place I've watched. I don't know, man.
I feel that I must have been watching a film or something on a bog on holiday or something.
On my PSP somewhere when I was probably like 9,
I'm sure.
watching dodgeball somewhere, probably in a toilet.
I'd need
somewhere,
to text
man.
my
I don't know.
dad, but I remember being somewhere weird and watching a film, but I can't remember what it was. Like, I remember being in a strange situation and there'd been a film on and I was watching it. My dad used to have the PSP and the UMD discs and all that, so it
Aye,
might have been
take them
something
everywhere.
like that. Don't know.
Aye, I don't know that.
The back of a Volkswagen Transporter on the Isle of Wight, maybe.
That's
Could
class.
be. Could
I
be.
like that
I think
one.
that I would have watched the film because my
Aye.
dad would have. What was the film? I think he might have had the Simpsons movie actually on the UMD. What was the one? But was it the horror for Alien versus Predator?
Aye.
I had that on
Aye.
PSP.
Aye. The UMD. Aye. So maybe that.
That was class, man, on the
No,
PSP.
that was-
Aye.
I was scary, but on the PSP, man.
Aye. Way back when, man, on the bunk beds.
Aye.
That was
Okay,
mental,
bunk beds.
that choke. That went for FIFA tunes to watching films
Oh, I
on
fuck your
PSP.
I was actually what I say that actually used to be. It used to be a problem, which I'm doing right now. It used to be a problem because I used to have the films on when I was younger. My mom used to fucking try and get through to me. She
You
just
do
couldn't.
have that,
I've still
sure,
got it.
man.
Literally,
Aye.
Lauren was like half shouting at me yesterday because what day is it? Monday today.
Simon Fit
'Cause-
was on you did with Liverpool.
It's so bad because now you see me too come on and I'd put it on because she had the skybox and she was away to mass and then came back and then she's wanting to go and make rolls downstairs and obviously you're like right I'm going to make rolls but like now you see me too is just about to finish and they're coming at playing and she's like Bradley come on like what's going on and I'm like all right I better move but like I actually could just stay there.
You ever seen a Videodrome?
Aye.
And he goes and he grabs the telly, just puts his head in the telly,
that
and
is,
just ends
that
up
is
inside
me
it.
aye
Videodrome?
Videodrome.
Aye, how did you see Videodrome?
Oh, because take it.
I was wondering, I was like, oh, holy fuck, I gave him the Blu-ray for that.
It was really good, Jay. Thank you.
It's
Debbie Harris, man.
It's funny, see that point you mentioned about hanging. I've sat air on that couch multiple times. Like, so out of frame, if you're watching it, there's an air couch here, there, a wee single seater
Wee
couch.
lazy
That's
boy.
where I sit my fat ass, right? And then Bradley's here with Lauren, all cozied up, young love and all that, right? But the football will be on, and Lauren will go, oh, aye, look at this, and she'll like speak for like a minute, and then I'll be watching, and I'll be like looking at her, and she'll be looking back at me and putting this face, and then I'll be doing it back, and then she keeps talking, and you just sit there the full time, locked into the fucking telly, no hearing that fucking scratch, and then I have to go, Bradley, and you go, what? And then I'll be like, and then she's like, like fucking to show you the hangman. Too funny.
Aye, it's too
Must
bad.
happen
It's
all
bad.
the time.
I don't know if that's about to explode, but if you want to wrap up on FIFA tunes, now is the time.
Aye.
Because I'm looking at it going,
Favourite
wow.
FIFA tune of all
Aye,
time.
do that.
Top three.
Top 3, right.
Aye, for the people.
Half a dome.
Can't after dome. Right, well I'm gonna have can't sleep FIFA 11 Adrian Locks. You'd ken it if you heard that. The folk that listen that play FIFA. Punching on a Dream.
Doesn't it be 3 your actual favourites? That'd be hard.
Just
that
3
for
chokes.
And I think Small Pools Dreaming just gets me. So aye, FIFA 14.
Right.
Punching on a Dream
Class.
is FIFA 12. I think colours up
Fucking
there.
right.
I love Group Love. The colours, even the
Yeah,
OG colours is
man.
good. That Never Trust a Happy Song album is peak. But that's a rap.
Rappy.
Right.
Fantastic.
So we'll be back in part 3 with Callum and Aaron's chokes of the week.
That's Donner Chips Cheese Hoagie.
Wow.
It's a
So
rap.
we're wrapping up to give your ears another one of they rests.
Ski ski.
Good Lord, they need it. Bye.
Oh, you're
Bye.
cutting us a slice
Back
of
soon.
ham.
Yeah, baby.
Anyway, when we left you off, Bradley's choke had turned into the ramblings of a madman. I knew Bradley's going to pick who's going next for choke of the week, so take it away, Bradley. On you go,
I want to
pal.
see my Kev joke real hard. That's what we're here for.
Right, I'll throw him.
So
So,
Kev,
We spoke a wee bit about this off camera. It's maybe going to be controversial. This might turn into a rammy. This might actually turn
Well, depends what
into
your
shaved apes fucking trying to choke each
Depends what
other.
your choke's going to be, but I'll let you go.
Skinned apes.
So my joke of the week is Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, because it's by far the best one. It's by far the best one.
Right.
But like by a country mile, like fuck the rest of them.
Listen, mate, I've got it 5 stars in Letterboxd. I'm so way.
But I'm saying fuck the rest of them. I watched the first two,
I'm not with that.
like 2 TV movies,
This
man.
is when we get lost.
So the cunt doesn't even fucking cast a spell in the first 2 ones. He does Wingardium Leviosa, and he does like some fucking thing where he starts talking to the fucking snake and the fucking jewel.
Right, but see when you went to guitar lessons, you weren't playing Through the Fire and Flames for the first 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. People like pure choke for the first 2 ones. It's like, no, watch them, man. They're shite.
No, I like them.
There's a scene where
Pure setup.
the Phoenix starts fucking crying on him, and he goes, "Oh, of course, Phoenix tears cure wounds."
But
fuck off!
is that
You
no?
can't just make things up on the fucking spot, man. You've just been bit by a basilisk, man.
But is that
You're
no?
dead.
Is that no? But
You're dead.
is that no? But with the first.
Also, not to interrupt you, Jay, the first one, Ron Weasley jumps on top of the fucking knight chess piece. He didn't need to be on top of the fucking chess piece when he gets fucking slammed to bits, man. Just get off the fucking chess piece.
Say it, and then he'll do it anyway.
Get off the fucking chess
I have
piece.
thought that
You
before.
don't need to be on it.
But
you
then it
don't
would,
need to
but then
actually
it wouldn't
sacrifice
be, then it
yourself.
wouldn't be entertaining, and it wouldn't be cool in the book, and it wouldn't build
But why?
anticipation. And
What was Hermione Granger's fucking role in that as well?
It
What
was,
character was she playing?
And now I'll make my move. It was that meme. That was the
My
contribution.
only,
Aye.
the only issue is,
it's so funny, man.
I think what your problems there are stuff that are J.K. Rowling's
Aye,
fault.
no,
rather than-
totally. And do you know what? They never mentioned the Chamber of Secrets again. They never mention it again.
No, they do.
What?
They
Nah,
do.
fuck.
No,
No,
they do. I'm
but
sorry.
they don't
No,
go
they do.
back and be like, oh, I was maybe check out the Chamber of Secrets.
They
That's
do
why
go
everything's
back.
getting fucked up.
They go back.
They
Because they go back because one of the Horcruxes is the book,
So it goes.
I think, or something.
Did they leave the book down there after the events in the second one?
Why would you
Hey,
leave the book
JK,
in
hey,
there?
believe me,
Why would
listen,
you leave
take
the
out with JK. Take out with JK
That's
Rowling
fucking
because she
stupid. That
didn't.
book's clearly possessed, man. Fucking
Is
sort
it
that
the
out.
book? No, it's a Basilisk's Tooth or something. What?
No,
Something
that's
in that
the-
Chamber of Secrets is a Horcrux they get in there.
Well, the diary is Tom Riddle's diary, so it's probably the diary.
Aye.
I mean, they
But
should have
hey,
took both and locked them up.
Take
Aye.
on
the
JK
Chamber of
Rowling.
Secrets. Should have
What-
made
this-
them a prisoner of Azkaban.
This is why I think, but the first two had to happen. So it's that Chris Columbus guy that made Home Alone.
Aye.
Aye.
There is a Christmas magic to the first two that disappears once Harry becomes a teenager.
It's the world building. It is the world
So
building.
there's like a
it's introducing the characters.
So it's like, see when you've got, because he's young, it's all quite happy and all that, which I'd argue is the reason why the third one is the best. Because
The third one's the tonal shift, and then it
Aye.
becomes the actual series. Because
I think
Goblet of
you
Fire's
need to-
good. I like Goblet of Fire, and I like Deathly
That's my
Hallows.
favourite one.
I like Rob Pat.
Rob
I
Pat.
think
Aye.
you need the first two to have the last one slap as hard.
What's his name? Is it Cedric Diggory?
Cedric
Aye,
Diggory.
aye.
That's a
aye.
wild
Cool
name, man.
name, cool name,
Aye.
cool name.
Cedric Dickory.
But
Am I right?
maybe you should talk about the third one, but since you're saying
Because the third one's a complicated story, man. Like it's mad complicated when you think about it. But see the amount of gags in it. See the amount of like wee magic gags that they've got. See when you rewatch it. See the amount of like wee magic things that happen.
Is
Class.
the third one the one where Harry the books get teeth and it's running out underneath the bed?
Aye, so that's like the gag. So like he jumps on top of it. You know what I mean? And
To
then,
look
like,
at.
Aye.
I've no saw Prison Azkaban in maybe
it's-
15 years.
Honestly, rewatch it. It's
I
dark
will,
and it's funny, but like it's a funny
Is that
film.
the one with the flying collar, the third one?
no, it's
No,
the
it's
second
second
one.
one.
That same one still
Third-
slaps.
third
Come
one-
on.
third
Did the
one's-
tree know that?
Third one, Sirius Black.
And
Gary
Aragog.
Oldman.
Second one?
Aye.
Aye.
No, Chamber of Secrets is good. No. I'm not having it. I'm actually not having it. No, man. No
Bang.
way.
It is one
Bang.
of my least favourites, but
It's
It's not the best one, like,
No.
at all. Like Prison Azkaban probably is
The
the
worst
best one.
do
But
you know what the worst one is? Order of the Phoenix and Half Blood Prince, because nothing happens.
I like Half-Blood Prince,
that again, the
man.
Nothing
setup.
happens.
Half-Blood Prince is definitely better in Order of the Phoenix, but it's all about setup. As I've got older, I've learned to appreciate them because it's more about the story.
It
and the
could have been
characters.
one film. It definitely could have been one
But
film.
you could say, well, no, actually, no, the last two you can't really, because that second one, man, that Death Flowers Part 2 slaps real hard, man.
Aye.
It's so good.
I've not seen it.
It's good.
I feel like Michael Owen.
It's a journey. And we'll
see,
not
see
spoil
if you
it.
actually go for the start today, and you've probably realised that you've
watched a
saw a
video
lot of them.
comparing the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 to
Oh,
Avengers and
I was
Infinity
going
War
to
and
say,
Endgame.
Well, I'm telling you,
They're the
now,
same. It's like the same feeling.
If you are
the
saying
exact same feeling.
if you think that Deathly Hallows Part 2 is shite, fair enough, right? See that fucking Snape bit, and I'm sorry, I'm about to ruin Harry Potter for you, so you can skip a minute on probably if you don't want to hear this. Right? I'm warning you.
You've only had like 10 years.
Right? See when you fucking Snape's lying there, Dean blood fucking out him. And for the full story, you've thought he's the fucking bad guy. And he goes, take my tears into that fucking bowl thing that shows you all your memories and that. And he fucking does it. And he loved Harry's mum the full time. And his love
Snape's a
after
joke.
Harry
Snape's
Potter
a
through
joke.
the
Harry
full
the
thing.
Harry.
And he says, he's like, it was always Lily. And he's got the same Patronus charm as I'm getting fucking goosebumps thinking about it.
Snape's a joke, man.
That
He's
is
a
one
total
of the
joke.
most impactful things I've
Snape
seen.
is the highest choke, but also the highest cock.
Aye, cocked up.
No, he's Simp City, man.
But he did get absolutely bullied into
No, I did.
oblivion.
And
So.
in Harry Potter's dad, like they're acting like, oh, Harry, whatever. His dad was an asshole, man. He's the reason Snape was such also an asshole, but
It's
wasn't an
also
arsehole.
kind of weird that Ginny Weasley looks just like Harry Potter's mom. Seeing the foals and that. Look at Harry Potter's mom.
He's getting that Freudian.
It's like he's
that
definitely got,
Oedipus.
like,
that
mommy issues,
Oedipus,
man.
I can't with that Snape scene. I can't do it.
No, that's good.
Because he's lying there fucking D and Harry takes that, right? And Harry kens what his mum's Patronus charm is. And as soon as Snape does that, and it's fucking Hingy that sees it, is it no? It's Dumbledore, they look at the flashback. He's standing with Dumbledore and Dumbledore's like, why do you care this much about that boy? You fucking hate him. And he does that Patronus charm and it goes ruined. And he's like, Lily, all this time, and he's like, always or whatever. And it's fucking hell, man.
That's cold, man.
That's
it's hard.
honestly, I watch that
beautiful,
scene
man.
just all the time because I'm like, can he choke harder?
I'm going to have
anything?
to sit and rewatch all of them, man.
Gets you back.
I'm actually going to have to get
I did
my
last
aim like
year,
that, man.
Crazy.
Like, wow, man.
Aye. No.
Well, it's still cold and freezing.
Prisoner of Azkaban, anyway.
Aye.
Prisoner of
I will
Azkaban.
rewatch the Prisoner of Azkaban first.
I would
and
honestly,
get back
that's
to
like Caron's like second best film after Children of Men, 100%.
We do choke for Children.
I will love Children of Men.
Well, that's the guy that made Children.
Right,
That made the third one,
100%.
so
Children of
could be
Men
worse.
is like 5
Children
out
of
of 5
Men's
all the way
wild,
through,
man.
man.
That's so peak.
I don't even think you can have a conversation about that.
Clive
No,
Owen.
no.
Lauren, you probably listen. Your dad's Clive Owen.
Your dad's Clive.
No, I'm
Owen.
telling
Your
you.
dad saved the
I'm
world in
meeting
Children of
and he
Men.
said the photo. It looks exactly like Clive Owen. We were watching the first Bond film, and I was like, "There's your dad." Aye.
Do you want to speak more about the third one? I feel like we've kind of rambled on, but with no actual.
Do you know, Jay, you've just been interrupting me this entire time.
Sorry, kind of my thing.
What about Goblet of Fire? You've definitely seen Goblet of Fire.
I like Goblet. Goblet of
Aye.
Fire's fun. It's
fun. The maze and the
'Cause it's like
the
things
Triwizard
happening
tournament,
that.
all that.
And
different
see,
stuff.
that's why Order of the Phoenix hurts so much, man. Because it
was
goes from like it goes from like hundreds of cool things happening. Like the games is like such a good idea.
So cool,
I
man.
think I
Having the
like
different schools and all that. the
Goblet of
French
Fire
ones and the Russians and all
because
that.
the Air schools. I find the main cast kind of boring. Like I think in Harry Potter, like the general cast, but then in Goblet of Fire, I liked it because there was a lot of all these different cunts.
Aye, I
So
feel
it was a
you.
different flair. I remember hinking that anyway.
I like Victor Crumb.
Aye. Shark. He was a shark. Aye. Like,
Aye, because they do the
Aye.
challenge where they need
Aye,
one.
they
of
I
the
like
two.
that's it gets like proper like dark as well in the Goblet of Fire because cunts are deep.
Aye,
It's
can't
so
say
scary.
die.
I'm sure we went
The
to
maze
cinema
is
to see it.
scary
It
as
was
fuck,
mental.
man. Like,
The
that's a
maze is.
scary scene.
Aye, it is, man.
And it's is it the maze that starts like eating you and all that? If you go like too close to the
Swallows
sides.
under the bush.
Is it the French girl that gets like dies in the
Bush.
maze, man? What is it? How does she die again?
No, she doesn't die in that one.
She know.
She doesn't get her
who's
sister
it- who
up
doesn't get
for
through?
underneath
She
the
ne-
water, so Harry gets bathed.
Aye. Aye.
So she gets put out. He gets through with Rob Pat and Mr. Crumb. Crumb? No, wait. Does Crumb get ate by the maze?
Aye. Somebody gets ate by
And
the
then Rob,
maze,
because
and
Rob
it's like
Pat and
dark,
Hangy
man.
touch the trophy hang at the same time.
Yeah.
And then Voldemort obviously blasts him with bats.
But then you could
My
pick that. But then you could pick that up at but and just say, of course, that fucking thing was a port key, but I suppose they had to make it that because that's what they think.
Or else the maze with that hanging, then she wouldn't have been able to make 4 air books and make £4 billion. Like,
It's also like Prisoner of Azkaban's a joke because of the final like sequence where it's like Potter finally does a fucking spell, like a decent spell, like a fucking proper
what's the
one.
one with the wonky hair? Prisoner of Azkaban.
second one.
Second one. He's got like the fucking.
I think Chamber of Secrets
Boots
might
is
be
it.
with it. It's the one.
Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh
he's the
is.
teacher,
He is funny, man.
See the third one. What were you talking about with the third one there? Because I had
But
something.
when he does the big Expecto Patronus at the end of it, and it's like the massive
about the third
one.
one, you get all the chat about Azkaban. Like the guy, the head teacher at Crum's school, is that mad like Karkaroff or whatever his name
Aye.
is, and he's like one. Is he not? Used to be a Death Eater.
Something like that.
David Tennant. Do you remember that scene? No.
Yeah.
You must have seen this
I've
one.
seen, I will have seen it. aye.
Robert Fire.
So they're all Dumbledore shows Harry, I think, this bit, or he shows somebody where they're all in like a court thing and they're getting tried, and it's that Karkaroff's in a big fucking cage, and they're like, right, we're only letting you out here if you name us some Death Eaters and tell us chat. And he's like Snape and all that, and they're like, no, we already ken all this stuff. And he's like, I do ken one more, and he's like, Barty Crouch Jr. And Barty Crouch is like the main guy that's the head of the fucking
That's
folk that
Goblet
are-
of Fire, isn't it?
No, that's the third one.
Is that?
No, that is Goblet of Fire.
Aye, because he puts his head in hanging, because that's quite scary, that bit. Aye, and like David Tennant's pure
Aye, that
screaming
is
at
the
folk.
fourth one actually,
Aye.
because Mad Eye Moody's
Turns out to be David Tennant.
Anyway, third one.
the fucking the rat turns into the guy. That's a wild scene, man.
the guy.
And big Dr.
Aye.
Lupus and all that. Is it Lupin? Lupin?
Lupin, aye.
What's his name? Big thing.
David Fulis.
David Fulis. Aye.
In fact, do not joke. That's another reason the third one's so good.
That's
It's
what.
him.
He's class, man. He's unreal. See when you first like meet him and he like fucking gets rid of the Dementor straight away. Class, man.
Also,
Unreal.
I watched
I
a
need to
fucking
watch Prisoner of Azkaban.
I watched a YouTube video about John Williams who done the score for the first 3, and somebody says the score for the third one is the best. This YouTube essay, I'll need to send you it. Wow.
John Williams no day Star Wars.
Aye.
Home
Aye,
Alone.
he's
Home
fucking
Alone.
Home Alone.
Jurassic
Jaws,
Park.
There's tunes he uses in
Guys
the
everywhere, man.
there's tunes
Pack
he
one.
uses in the first 2 that are unreal. They get used that kind of sometimes get used a wee bit later on. There's ones in that third one that don't get used again that this cunt argues are like the best tunes in the full of Harry Potter. That John Williams kens, man.
Aye,
The
he's
Harry
got
Potter music is unreal, man. Let's see the intros, the Warner Brother intros and all that as well. They're always a choke, man. Staring at every single one. They're so good, man. I need to
Fucking
go with
right.
that. I like the first one because they're on the train and they're eating the chocolate and all that. And I went to the Warner
frog.
Brothers Studios, the frog, aye. And I got to try one of the frogs and it was like just a normal chocolate frog. But I was like,
Were
look.
you expecting it to be?
I'm expecting it
Thing
to
to
jump
hop
out
out.
at me, man. I hop out and go on the window and that. But aye, Harry Potter's a joke, man.
Right, we've got a
Aye.
decision to make here because that camera is heating up. So it's like
How do you kid?
because I can see it.
Because it's blinking.
So
Nah, he was playing.
aye.
Right, how long do we time this now?
No, I just say you
It's
start spitting
in
bars
like
like that.
15 minutes.
15 minutes? I could probably spit bars in 5.
You just spit bars for as long as you want. See, this is what happened to me quite a lot last season and all.
Aye.
See, if you have cereal at the end, you're like, I'll just need to make it like 2 minutes long and just
Aye.
go choke, choke, choke.
And you just choke.
I'll wrap up quickly. Prisoner of Azkaban, choke, rest them, fuck them. Goblet of Fire's fine, Death House fine, rest them, fuck them.
I'll give you.
Cool, I'll give you it.
Love it. Love
Choke.
it. Right. Joke of the week from Aaron. What was my name today? The pheasant.
No, you were a
Grouse.
grouse.
The famous grouse.
Famous grouse.
You were a pheasant.
I was
Aye, he was
pheasant.
a
aye.
pheasant.
The famous grouse.
And he
Coming
was a
at you
field
live
chair.
to your lugs and your eyeballs. So my joke of the week is deleting social media,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I'm going to tell you about. Obviously, you just have a wee hanging bit for the general viewer, listener. So I deleted social media because I was getting fucking sick fed up of my entire life just being fucking content and feeling like my entire life was just content. And when I wasn't making content, I was consuming Aircunt's content that I wasn't even interested in. I just wanted the dopamine hit. So I've committed to trying to do 6 months. I'm got to diss content right now. whilst we make
Whilst we
content.
make content.
See, this is the issue a bit
It's the
of it.
paradox.
Anyways,
It's a pure paradox. Aye.
Innit?
You don't sound very content.
No,
The French word for happy is content.
the reason I don't sound very content is because I thought, right, so what I've done in practice, right, I've deleted Twitter, perma-deleted,
Yep.
perma-gulagged, right, Threads gone, gulagged, Instagram deactivated, because I'll probably go back. I like Insta, like, in a general sense, not in a reels fucking doom scroll sense, but I like Insta, I like seeing cunt stories, post pictures of the way and for cunts to see whatever. So it's deactivated, it's not deleted, it's not a full. And TikTok, I've just deleted the app, so I made a video on TikTok. I get lots and lots of comments wishing me well, which was great and all that. Couple of cunts text me, few folk phoned me, 2 folk phoned me.
2 folk phone you.
Aye, my mum was fucking, she was worried
Up
about
the
me and
high
that. Aye, fucking.
See, to be fair, can I just quickly say
Aye.
I watched the video again the
Did
other
you?
day there, because I went into the comments just to see if there was any you hadn't replied to, and I
What
could
what
maybe
was the
reply.
like set? Because I've not checked
me
it.
check.
but-
I actually can't.
It was just
remember.
less than a thousand.
Was it?
Well, when I last saw it, what was
When I
yesterday or the day
watched
before?
back that video,
alright.
right, I don't know how you decided to post it when you did, but I looked at you and I goes, he looks kind of shit in that, but I'm looking at you now and it's just the way, it must have
It's
just
just
been
the
like
way
the
it
camera.
looked.
No, but I think it was just the camera and your hood up. No, you kind of look all skinny and wrinkly, but I'm looking at you now. I think the camera was just, you looked as if you were like actual fucked at the brink. And I was like, no, I'm kind of getting it. But
You're sitting at 961 likes,
do you
279
see what I mean?
comments.
Do you see what I mean? But
220.
like, you don't look the same way I'm
Not
looking
like
at you.
you
right?
was
28 saves.
Were you rough? Were you rough
34
the day you recorded it?
No.
No.
No, I was
Man was feeling a
just
little rough.
fucking fed up.
I was just hungover from this world,
Aye. So I posted a video anyway, 6 minutes long, rambling about how social media isn't real, which it is numbers on a screen, it's algorithms, it's pish. But I mean, we play our part in it. I've played
Unless
my
it's
fucking part in it.
YouTube, then it's not an algorithm. Then you actually chose to be here and share it with your loved ones.
Aye, generally, except you probably heard about this through social media. So it's a bit of a paradox. But anyway, so I've deleted all the apps off my phone, so I'm going to try and do it for 6 fucking months. That's what I said in the video, and now I've fucking took my stance. I need to take my medicine and try and fucking do it. The current update is 3 days in. It's not looking good, bruv.
Give him a week, man.
It's not
He'll
looking
be on the
good,
Insta
bruv.
stories. Give him a week.
It's not looking great, man.
Missing that Reddit.
I've a couple of Reddit I deleted as well, and the app's off my phone as well. I've been scrolling the Google News app to try and get some sort of dopamine, and it doesn't work. It's not the same. So I've basically 3 days. This will be the end of the day. Will be 3 full days without any it, and my boredom is insane. Like my general boredom, like even at work when I have 5 minutes, or if I'm fucking on the pan, or I'm waiting for the bathroom to get steamy when I take a shower, which I do, but air cunts don't. But I like that. Like I like the
I
room
like
to be
a bit
steamy.
steamy.
I normally sit and scroll Reddit, or I'll scroll on X and read cunts arguing, or I'll fucking load up TikTok and look at fucking comments and likes and get a dopamine hit there. Maybe get a wee scroll. Instagram, check the stories, check the reels, check the posts. None it. Zero. Zilch.
I wonder if there's a way. So I think basically your main issue is you had to delete TikTok, but delete the app at TikTok and no post on it.
Aye.
I wonder if there was a way you could have done it where you kept the air ones but limited your screen time. But
I
some-
could. I don't think I could.
Oh, I think
is there no way but to limit your screen time and you don't get the password to unchange it?
There probably is, but then imagine that. Like, what if you actually did just get caught up reading like
Because-
something
because-
like fit behind?
because
you know what I
this-
mean,
this-
and then
this
like
happens-
it's no
this-
social media. Can I?
What happens a lot is, but see if you absolutely just go cold turkey and strangle and fuck yourself,
Oh, aye,
what
aye,
might happen when you re-download them is it just
Aye,
gets
it's cracked.
worse.
Aye, no, it's. I'm looking at it almost now like a social experiment. Like in my head, I'll go back. Like I'll go back to
Aye.
TikTok and Instagram. I'll start making the videos again eventually. But I need to fucking lock in and try and do some air shit.
Aye, that's
That
true.
feeling of boredom and emptiness should pass. The same way when you stop vaping after a week, you feel better.
Aye.
It should
will.
pass, and I should hopefully be able to divert my
You'll find
attention
it on your
towards
rhythm.
either new forms of content, reading, as I said earlier, I barely ever fucking read, but I would like to, so that would be pretty cool. Hopefully I don't play more FIFA because I do too much of that already. But aye, it's pretty much a social experiment. Find out what can be done here, what the like psychological fucking changes on that. It's kind of weird. It's not really a choke because it's kind of sad. Like knowing like knowing like I'm depressed way, but it's super weird. Like my life doesn't feel the same now, which is weird because it's just apps on a phone, but when you build your culture around about it and all that.
I wondered, but if the TikTok one's a big one.
Aye, definitely, because like in terms of like the amount of fucking validation I get off cunts commenting and fucking telling me I'm good. Like, you're good, you're fucking great, you're so funny.
Tell me I'm good.
You take up comedy, fucking do this, do that. Like, it's great, but after a while it also becomes like weird. Like, you become numb to it. Like, it doesn't feel like a real person's telling you they love what you do.
What would you prefer to do on TikTok? Let's see if you could post anything you want it.
I think maybe what it is the medium doesn't fit ultimately what I want today. I think the medium suits. We've spoke about it a million times. It suits. See my like if MD's watching, if you saw my videos, there's a Goujon one where it's like it's 6 seconds long, and I just sing what song I will say Fireflies, singing about Goujons, right, and waffle fries, which granted kind of funny, right, but when I recorded it I was like, that's kind of pissed, but then I watched it again and I was like, oh, that is funny. Sent it to Jamie at my work, shout out Jamie the boy, showed it to Bradley. Both of them were just like aye, and then it got to like 1 million views in 2 weeks. Like, the medium isn't set up for what I want. I would rather like be able to be honest and like communicate more the stuff I care about. I don't feel like I do that. I feel like I play to my base. I play to like, I know most of the cunts that watch my TikTok videos, and probably the bulk of the cunts tuning in here are just your kind of classic Scottish working class folk that are just grinding away, maybe live for the weekend, live for a wine on the weekend, right? But I'm also kind of want to get like a bit fucking philosophical, emotional, and like a wee bit deeper with stuff. Like, take a film that fucks me up and then dive clean in. Or an idea I had was deconstructing the psychology of making content. So what it does for your brain and how it triggers certain fucking emotions in you, and then you chase more, and then the highs and lows of posting and checking views and fucking constantly being on the app, the amount of time you spend in it interacting with folk. Like, I would rather do stuff that like cuts through shit, whereas I feel like I just do surface level. Technically I could have done that. I could have just said fuck what I think folk want and do what I want. But I tried to do that. I made a couple of videos that would have fit that bill, and I couldn't fucking post them because somewhere deep down in me I've got a shame that cannot be overcome by myself in my current situation. I don't know what it is, because it's not a conscious thing, it's subconscious. So
I wonder if you could maybe do like serious stuff and post it on YouTube or whatever, but then just do like a Twitch stream every week where you get to interact with folk.
Aye, like
and play FIFA.
Aye,
not a bad show.
Aye, no, because
then you're kind of hitting both sides.
That's more like a balance, because obviously I've said I will be trying new stuff, and I will. Like, trying my hand at making a YouTube video, 100%. Like, I need to commit to that 1,000,000%, and I will do that in the next fucking 6 months, 100%. But streaming and stuff is an idea where I could just be like, fucking 100 cunts come in, I fucking and then
get to chat to
and
them.
Get to chat, so I get that wee hang it, wee bit more low key. And also the like, obviously one of the things with the TikToks is like fucking the past couple of nights have been like, and it's nice, love fucking bumping into cunts, but like it also is a bit overwhelming when cunts I don't know are coming up and telling me how great I am and how much they love me, and I'm like, you're one of 15,000 cunts. Like, I like, there's a handful of cunts that I do know, and some have met and fucking hanging, but it's weird. It's weird. It feels weird.
Fuck social media.
Social media is fucking weird. So I'm trying to do it. No, so my choke of the week is deleting social media. I will bring updates on this, but because it's fucking weird. Like, see 4 weeks down the line, if I've still not opened up a single reel or a TikTok, it'll be interesting to see what the psychology's like.
I mean, you've half joined them, haven't you? You've no full hogged it,
but this isn't like I've had spells where I've went.
Nah,
like,
you in the past, and you didn't have Insta before.
I deleted my Facebook that I had for 10 years or whatever. I deleted my Instagram.
I deleted Facebook and all.
I deleted everything, but I deleted the TikTok app Threads app. I didn't have Twitter or X, whatever it's called. I deleted Instagram. So I think the only thing I've got.
Because I'm
Just got, like,
stupidly
WhatsApp and
tempted
that.
to do it.
I do. Like, I don't think it'll be like it's the phone you're addicted to. It's no.
Well, that's what
I've already found myself spending more time.
Screen time there.
I've already found myself like gone on one football reading articles more or like
I think
don't know, like gone on WhatsApp or whatever. I don't know, just looking for something else.
That's
Nine
good.
9 hours.
That's not
See, I think the point you're making there, but because that's one of the things that's happened that I didn't really touch on there is that like without the apps, I'm still going on my phone the same amount of time, like in the sense
But you find it somewhere else
to check my phone, but I don't get the same engagement.
I think that's why it will eventually push you away.
That's
why I've just like looked at that. But now maybe read 10 pages, but it's the fact that I've went, right, that's no getting me the hang. I need something else. And that maybe like a wee, I'm pointing at a book by the way. That'll maybe give me no even a touch on the same kind of juices like going on Instagram or going on whatever. But like airtime, it does, like if you get
it should
once you
be,
get in
because
there.
I can't sit and read fucking articles about Rangers on one football for any length of time because I'm not interested. That's the thing. The apps will be localized to whatever interest that app pertains to. It's no like TikTok where it is the algorithm will feed me exactly what I need. So over time I should come away from my phone more, maybe onto my laptop more, maybe writing more, maybe fucking cooking ideas, man.
Well, I think just an issue in general as society is it's like the folk that make things, right? They spend their time, and to some extent you were doing that because you were spending time trying to like create. Do you know what I mean? But it was in that bubble. It was on a format that you ultimately don't want to, like, you don't enjoy, or it doesn't resonate with you as a person. But like actual. I think it's replacing the consumption time and making it creation time while you're bored at your tree, but that's like where the magic has to be.
But one last point I'll make is when I was away, the time that I felt most creative and most imaginative was when I was bored out my fucking dish.
Man.
It was when I didn't know what to do, so then I made something up and I entertained myself. So that's the dream. We fucking kill them with boredom. And make a new man out of it. But we'll see. Who knows?
I just looked in the last 4 weeks. My average screen time over that time is like 9
hours a day.
Aye.
Is that?
Aye.
Yeah.
And that's even with like
four maybe?
That's even with like yesterday I worked for 8 hours and the day before I worked for 9 hours. So that's correct.
That is
like
a lot.
18 hours of either work and phone.
Do you watch like, YouTube now on your phone?
So I think last
YouTube's my big one.
YouTube,
I think
that's not too bad.
5 hours 27.
5
I
hours
think
on
it
my
was
calf.
like something like YouTube had like 2 hours something on the day, and then Instagram had like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Aye.
It's the doom scroll sessions,
I know,
man. They
man.
fucking
My
get you.
daily average a day is an hour 43.
See, that's all
That's
right.
better.
That's a bit better, man.
Hopefully mine comes down. I
week.
don't have the same apps, but I'm going to move on to
it's
the
just went on
iPhone
to
soon, I
this
think.
week.
So, and we can cook. But anyway, I'll wrap up my wee bit, which was choke of the week, deleting social media. I'll be sure to update cunts because I can't update these anywhere else. So for the cunts that are here, you'll get to hear from me. And to is it Kelsey? I'm sure it's Kelsey Wilson. My gal, you were asking if we're still doing the pod. We fucking are. So I love
she
you.
liked the clip earlier. So
Did she?
Hopefully she can.
My
Thanks.
gal, miss you.
Thank you.
Right.
Wrap.
Wrapping up episode 3,
Fantastic.
season 2, Disco Saloon.
Wow.
Appreciate everybody listening,
Yep.
comments,
Always.
likes, all that good gear, even though it's numbers and a screen, we don't care. We do care. I don't know, man. We're caught in a middle ground of they care, don't
We're in
care.
a crisis a wee bit, but we're doing it anyway.
Aye, we're not going
Gonna
anywhere
do it
here.
anyway. Aye. Be back next Thursday with all the best gear. And until then, keep it fucking real.
Yep, we will get you,
Keep
my
on,
guys.
keep
Au
on.
revoir.
Free Gaza.
And what is it? Fuck. No, what's the thing? One of the prisoners of Azkaban, fuck everything else.
Aye. Fuck the rest of them.
Aye.
Fuck the rest of them, especially 5 and 6. It's a dog's life, man.